There are way too many people on social media who try to make up stories and ruin the careers of people that they dislike, and for whatever reason, there are a lot of people out there who really dislike Gina Carano. I really enjoyed her performance in The Mandalorian. I thought that she did a really great job as Cara Dune. She is an extremely talented MMA fighter, and I seriously don't see a reason why so many people dislike her besides the fact that she's opinionated as hell. She has refused time and time again to give in to woke outrage mobs on social media. She has refused to back down from her opinions, and that really pisses people off. So she has yet again angered the Twitter outrage mobs who are now trying to ruin her career. This is a Bounding Into Comics article that I'm going to be referencing. The Mandalorian star Gina Carano accused of transphobia for refusal to list pronouns in her Twitter bio. Out of all of the things that someone could accuse her of, they tried to accuse her of transphobia for not listing pronouns in bio. The Mandalorian and Deadpool star Gina Carano has once again found herself butting heads with social media activists after the actress refused to list her personal pronouns in her Twitter bio. As far as I know, and as far as the rules of social media goes, you don't have to post pronouns in your bio. It's not supposed to be offensive if you don't want to. It's literally just people who overreact to everything, who are demanding she do something that she obviously doesn't want to do and obviously doesn't have to do. In light of the recent wave of gender and sexuality-related discourse that has gripped Western societies, some individuals have taken to listing their preferred pronouns in their social media bios in order to clarify how they identify to others. Late last week, Carano liked a tweet on Twitter that allegedly mocked users who practice this method of self-identification. However, as of writing, this tweet has been unliked and has yet to be specifically identified. I could not for the life of me find an archive or find a screenshot of this supposedly liked tweet, so who knows if it even existed in the first place? Who really knows if she actually did this to begin with that sparked all of this outrage, or if someone is just accusing her of doing it? And of course, how social media works, everyone jumps onto the outrage train. The liking of this tweet resulted in a flood of tweets directed at Carano, accusing her of transphobia and criticizing the fact that she did not list her own pronouns in her own bio. See, this is the beauty of social media, is that it is her own bio, meaning she can put whatever she wants in it and she can leave out whatever she wants from it. Someone tweeted at her, 50% of Hollywood wears masks and respects the trans community. Too bad you're not included in that. Someone else said, hey, do you not just go by any pronouns? It's hard to tell. Another user accused Carano of supporting people who make fun of others, for showing trans people that they're supported and valid before telling the actress to literally mind her own business. She literally is minding her own business. She literally just didn't put something in her own Twitter bio. You are the one attacking her over that. On September 12th, the like prompted a response from a Twitter user who stated that putting your pronouns in your bio is just a decent thing to do, and claimed that you liking tweets that mocks that just sits wrong with many people. As most of you know, I don't have any pronouns in my Twitter bio. Why haven't I been canceled yet? There are so many large content creators out there, and actors and actresses, who don't have pronouns in their bios. I can't wait to see them all be attacked and canceled over not doing something they don't have to do. Gina Carano would then go on to tweet out, yes, Pedro and I spoke and he's helped me understand why people were putting them in their bios in the first place. I didn't know before, but I do now. I won't be putting them in my bio, but good for all of you who choose to. I stand against bullying, especially against the most vulnerable people. However, Carano's new understanding did little to deter her critics, who continued to level harassment and accusations of bigotry towards her. Someone asked her, at Gina Carano, not being coy, what is the woke world mad at you about? I'm looking at your tweets. Are they mad you called two women in a UFC fight ladies? Fill a brother in. And she responded with, they're mad because I won't put pronouns in my bio to show my support for trans lives. After months of harassing me in every way, I decided to put 3 very controversial words into my bio. Beep/bop/boop. I'm not against trans lives at all. They need to find less abusive representation. When asked if she could see how someone could read that as mocking, Carano stated that she did not think trans people would like all of you trying to force a woman to put something in her bio through harassment and name-calling every day for months. That is 100% the point here. People are harassing her to do something when they are the type of people who are supposed to be fighting against harassment. How does that make any sense at all? Carano's selection of pronouns led to one user demanding the actress just say you're transphobic and move on, to which the actress flipped the script and directed those exact words towards her accuser. As you can see, someone tweeted at her, just say you're transphobic and move on, so she literally did say it back to them. She always has some of the best comebacks, and I'm so glad that she is defending her own opinions and the things that she doesn't want to do. She doesn't want to put her pronouns in her bio, and that should be perfectly fine. She's never said anything that's explicitly anti-trans, and there are plenty of trans people coming out on social media saying she did nothing offensive at all. Ultimately, though, Carano stated that beep/bop/boop has zero to do with mocking trans people, but instead had everything to do with exposing the bullying mentality of the mob that has taken over the voices of many genuine causes. And she ended off the tweet with saying, I want people to know you can take hate with a smile, she declared. So boop you for misunderstanding. Gina hasn't made any statements that are explicitly anti-trans. She hasn't attacked anyone who is trans for being trans. She hasn't done any of this, and a huge problem here is that the people like these ones who are campaigning to have her removed from the Mandalorian and kicked out of Hollywood never forgive. Once you have done something they deem as bad, you will never be forgiven. It's pointless to apologize to these people because they can never look to the future and look to, well, she said that she's a little bit more educated on this subject now, maybe we should give her a second chance. No, all this because she didn't want to list her pronouns in her Twitter bio. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts on Gina Carano in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video and my opinions, please make sure to give it a like and share it. And of course, if you did not, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.